Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Kylie. I am an author, tuber, audiobook narrator, and this video is going to be not about any of that. So let's get into this. You might be asking, why is your lighting so strange? You have shadows on your face. And that is because I'm trying to show you the theme of our video, which is gray hair, don't care. I have been on a natural hair journey for a year now. Yay! I made it a year. And I will tell you my whole story, hair story. It's kind of funny. And I have made mistakes. But we're here now. And yeah. So I am now a year out of no dye, no bleach, no gloss, no nothing chemical going on my hair. Mine is shampoo and conditioner and leave-in conditioner like BioSilk, protective spray, and every once in a while I do a mask for my hair to keep it moisturized. And yeah, it's been a year. And I was supposed to do a monthly update, but life got lifey, and a year has come and gone. So let's start at the beginning. When I was born, I had brown hair with extreme auburn, like red and gold highlights to my hair. So I looked more like a dark redhead in the summertime and a brunette in the wintertime. So I've always had red in my hair. When I was 17, I found my first gray hair, and it's genetically in my family that some of our family members get premature gray. And apparently I was one of those lucky few, because over the next couple of years, I found more. They weren't going away. They were actually multiplying and dividing. So yay. Now it's not so much of a big deal, but when you're 18, 19, you're finding a bunch of gray hair on your head, it's a little bit traumatizing because you're like, am I this stressed? Because I know it ain't wisdom. So first time I dyed my hair, I hacked my hair off into an inverse bob, which was super cute, by the way, and got it dyed and highlighted. No bleaching had to occur though. I just got it cut and highlighted with copper, and insert picture here. Back in the days when I was making my first demo CD because I was going to be a singer. So move ahead, I had all kinds of iterations of, you know, this kind of copper to a more burgundy red. So then I got into box dye. It was easy to dye my hair at this point because my hair was so short. I could just use box dye and do it myself. So then I went to a more wine red burgundy, and then I hacked my hair off into a pixie cut and had more of like a stacked. First, it was more of a stacked inverse, and it got shorter and shorter, and then all of a sudden it just became a pixie. Worst decision of my life. Will not go back. It's not that I don't look good short. I don't know how to style short, and with my face shape, I really need the bang and the framing. So I love pixie cuts. I wish I could rock a pixie cut. I cannot rock a pixie cut. So from there, I went back to long, and I went to Aveda. I was now living in Tennessee, and I went to Aveda, and they bleached my hair once, and they dyed it a really pretty auburn. And this is where the red hair journey came, and I was like, oh my God, yes, I look great as a redhead. I love this color. Kept going back and back and back. Met my now husband, still had my hair pretty short, like up to here. I was growing it out from that stage of pixie, but it was red. And then the Aveda came into it, and he loved my hair red, and I loved my hair red, and I was like, we're gonna rock red. So my hair got pretty long. It got down to like here, and I continued with the red. And then we moved to Texas, and I met a friend who was a hairstylist. She's great, by the way. Shout out to Cuts by Colleen. I'll link her down below. If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you got to check her out. She is amazing at color. She does like all the crazy mermaid, different color hair Brad Mondo stuff that's amazing. And I have no idea how she does it, but she's like a chemical wizard. And she took my hair and she bleached it, and then we left it because what we were trying to do was lift all of the color that was kind of weighing my hair down. So we bleached it, lifted it, and with that lift, insert picture, became my favorite hair color of all time. And the only sad thing is ever since that day when we naturally let the hair just do its own thing and she just put a gloss over it, we hadn't been able to get back to that hair color. We've tried so many times, and now I don't live there in Texas anymore, so it's kind of like cry. And then 2019 happened and I got bored. And I decided that in 2020, early 2020, before the pandemic hit, I was going to bleach my hair because we were noticing that my gray hair regrowth, like at the root, was insanity. Like it was like silver. Like it was like hi-ho silver away. And so I started looking up silver purple ombre. And we did it. We did it. Insert picture here. And it was incredible. I loved it. The only thing was it made one hell of a mess in the shower. And then came the fun part. I got pregnant. And I realized I couldn't keep bleaching and dyeing my hair while I was pregnant. Nothing against my son. Love him to death. But I was like, oh, poo. Chop it all off. Insert picture. So we went to mom hair, which was an inverse bob. And during this time, the idea was I would let my hair grow out naturally over time so that after 9 months, 10 months, I could see what my hair would look like. Third trimester came around and my hair was looking really funky because of the dye job, purple, the bleach, the silver. It was just kind of tingy yellow. And I was like, okay, if we don't dye the roots, we can dye my hair. My OBGYN gave me the okay to go ahead and dye my hair, just don't do the roots. So we did. We did it red. And I'll show you a picture here. This is me during labor. And that's how much from the third trimester to actually giving birth my hair grew out. So here I should have stopped dyeing my hair and just let it go because it was short. It was already to like here. All systems go. Wrong. We dyed it again. And then 2021 came around, and this is like after my son was born, and my girlfriend says, hey, I'm gonna have to start gray treating your hair before we dye it because your roots are just never gonna match your hair because it's so gray. And that's when I made the decision to say, okay, we done. I want to see what it looks like anyway naturally. I've been saying this for the last 2 years. Haven't been able to stick to it. Can't afford really to continue to do this to my hair constantly over the rooting. Not that she was expensive in any way, but it was just like, I wanted to see what my hair looked like and I couldn't justify gray treating my hair at 32. Let's just see what it looks like and get it over with. So we stopped dyeing it in October of 2021, and it is now October of 2022, and it has been a year. So as you can see, my bangs, minus a few strands here and there, are 100% natural. Up here you can see that there is silver and gray and brown, and down here is still where I have damaged hair from dyeing, but literally my hair down to here, you can see the natural red in my hair, which is kind of cool. My hair really looks, in the right lighting, which is not this mini ring light by the way, looks tri-colored, which I think is pretty cool. And I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I do have like a gray streak happening over here, which is pretty awesome. So overall, my hair in a year has come down to, I also have this part of my hair thrown over, so maybe I should go over to this side. It's pretty much down to here in about a year. And granted, I have cut my hair 3 times this year. And the last time I got it trimmed up was 3 months ago when I first got home, and she trimmed it up real good. She got up to like here, and it has since grown out. So I'm due for another trim, but we're going for the length now. I want my hair back down to like this long because I just love longer hair versus shorter hair. And I also want to give myself some leeway so that when I eventually do cut it up, like say to this length again, it'll pretty much be like here will be all my natural hair. So we're getting there. We are not there yet, but this has been a year's worth of journey with going natural, and I'm really happy with it. It is different. I do have to condition it more because I get the little flyaways from the gray, because the gray hair is a totally different type of a follicle. Like your hair follicle has changed, so you have to condition it more. I've also started to use scrunchies and hair clips over hair bands and to protect my hair. And now I don't, unless I'm going out somewhere, I have to do something for work-wise, I don't heat treat my hair right away after I get out of the shower. That's actually where one of the times when your hair is like the most vulnerable is right after the shower, when it's wet and been in heat. Like if you wash your hair warm, but washing it really makes it vulnerable. So I try as best I can to, I have to blow dry my bangs or else they will go absolutely insane. So I use the Chi protectant spray and I blow dry my bangs, and then I let the rest of the hair just air dry. And then the next day I will come through with the straightener, the Chi spray protectant, and straighten it. And then the day that I do wash my hair and I leave it, or I put up in a clip, I will do the BioSilk leave-in conditioner. So every once in a while there will be a hair mask in there. But other than that, that is my gray hair journey of a year. I will update you guys probably in about 6 months, check back in. I know this was supposed to be like a monthly thing, but life got, like I said, crazy. We decided to move across the entire country, so sorry about that. But yeah, that is an update on my gray hair journey. I've loved it so far. It's been amazing on the pocketbook, I'm not gonna lie. I miss all the funky colors. I miss the red, and I miss the auburn, and I do miss the purple. I really do miss the purple, but I don't miss the mess. So this is a lot more manageable, and I actually get a lot of compliments on it, so I'm okay with it so far. We'll see how it is when it gets a little bit longer and it's a lot more noticeable that it is gray, so or should I say silver. But so far, pretty happy with it. So for me to you guys, one love.